Hello. I would like to share with you right now something that's been weighing very heavily on my heart since I had this very frightening experience a couple evenings ago. Um, I haven't been able to sleep. I'm not sure if you can tell that I have very dark circles under my eyes because I use a lot of MAC concealer to cover them. But I went to sleep and I had been watching OWN, which is Oprah's network, in case she's watching this. I'm giving you a little, what's that called? Help me.
A nod.
Yes. Just throwing out your station in case anyone wants to watch it because it's so inspiring and just so wonderful and it really warms my heart like an oven. Just like it just bakes my heart until it's steaming. And I would like to share with you this dream that I had that was quite peculiar. And I would really like Oprah to hear it. So if you guys know her or, have her on Twitter or Facebook or you live by her or like you are her hairdresser or something, just like send her this because she needs to know that she not only lives in her house, but also my heart. So I went to sleep, right? Okay. And I'm dreaming. I'm in REM sleep and don't know what the hell's going on. I am out. And I probably had taken sleeping pills, which may or may not be the cause of this. But I'm walking through a forest, a dark forest. And up ahead is a circus. And the calliope is playing elegant music and it's just caressing my senses. So I strode farther ahead, and I came upon a barn which had several stables in it. And I walked up to the multiple doors, and I had a purpose and a goal. It was as if God had told me, you have a purpose. I was Moses going to Mount Sinai to get those tablets. And I walk into the far stall, and Oprah was there. Yes, Ms Winfrey was seated upon a bale of hay. And next to her was a mop with a bucket. And this is where the dream gets slightly peculiar. She got down, and I knew what I had to do. I was fully prepared for this. She gets down on all fours, and she was rather large. I'm sorry, but that's in my dream. Her body was slightly hippopotamus-ish, like a hippo. And I was like, oh no, Oprah, your weight has been fluctuating. You're obviously on the upswing of something very bad. And she told me that she's been having some problems with Gail, but that's not, we don't need to spread her personal life online. So, we'll leave that to the tabloids. But she was down upon her fours, and her teats and flesh are pendulous and just swinging like giant black sacks. And she lumbered over to me. She didn't walk. And she just goes, scrub me. And I was like, oh, goodness gracious, Oprah. Yes, ma'am, I will. And I took the mop from the bucket and began to just caress her with its wet, warm soap. And then out from the shadows of the barn came three more. So now there's a quartet of no. Yes, I'm sorry. Math was never my strong point. There's a quartet. I will do a shout out to Miss Liza in a separate video. A quartet of Oprahs on all fours just staring up at me with these pleading, buttery eyes saying, wash me, scrub me. So I did. I scrubbed their ashy backs and asses and got in the creases and crevices and grooves until they were squeaky clean. And I would have eaten off of them. So I woke up and I was sweating and I wasn't really sure what to do. And a song came to me in that time, which I would like to share with you. May I? Thank you. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high, life was living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God and Oprah Winfrey would be forgiving. But I washed her ass and scrubbed the mud, and she smiled and gave me an automobile. And when I walked out of the barn, I drove away on 4 brand new, freshly polished wheels. Thank you very much. And please send this to Oprah and all of her family and friends and that new woman who has her own TV show on the OWN network because Oprah got all of her inspiration and ideas from her. I forgot her name though. It's like Iani. It's probably in The Lion King. I'm not really sure what it is. But thank you very much and goodbye.